Welcome everybody to Juan Plays Live with yours truly, Player Juan, here live on YouTube, where we're going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. Anybody that's been following the channel for a while, you know that I love the Wii U. Bought it a couple of months ago. I've done multiple videos stating why I don't regret buying the Wii U in 2019. And there was one game that many of you in the comments section would always tell me, Juan, it's cute that you're doing all these videos, but you got to play this one game. You gotta make sure you get to it. And that, my friends, is Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I thought that instead of working on an individual video where I'm playing offline and then I'll give some thoughts, I will play this live because based on the chat, we have Nardi, we have Octo, Tony, Nicole, we got a lot of people here. Many people have not played it, but don't forget, if you haven't, hit on that subscribe, hit on that share, give me the thumbs up because whether you're watching live and or recorded, we are officially, folks, on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, really. And not just that, but I do want to give a shout out to Wimaja, personal friend here from Puerto Rico. He's actually the person that gifted me a copy of the game, which, funny story, he didn't know that I was interested in getting the game or anything. I had already done my first game video for the Wii U, right? The pickups video. And there a lot of people were saying, hey, you should play this game. So what happened is that one day he shows up here at home and he gives me two games, says, hey, I know you got a Wii U, and one of the two games was Xenoblade. So I'm like, awesome. So I get to play the game, I get to hang out with everybody, and an awesome friend gave it to me. So what say we just switch over here? Hope anybody appreciates this. Check out this fancy box in the theme of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I am going to be using the gamepad. And here we have Soldevila also writes, Xenoblade Chronicles X rules. Let's hope so. Disable auto power down for Xenoblade Chronicles X. When disable your Wii U, I'll leave it enabled. Save these settings. Yes. So, based on the title, I really have not played this game. I only turned it on just to make sure it downloaded all the updates and things like that, but everything that I'm about to do and see and witness, I've seen maybe 20 seconds to a minute worth of footage on YouTube. Aside from that, I really have no idea what this game really brings to the table. Ooh, brightness level, people. We're starting off in a very exciting way. Yeah. Headgear? What? Okay. Return. Display settings. Okay. Awesome. Hey, Wizard, what's going on, bro? So how's everybody in chat doing? Octo, everybody else, how's your Sunday been? And yeah, so actually anybody that's played the game, this overlay that I have here is actually the map screen of the game. So I went to Google, I downloaded I took a screenshot, and then I photoshopped it a little bit so it wouldn't obviously look like a map. And that way, it would just look better, because I don't like it when the camera borders sort of don't blend in with the game, and I don't want it to be intrusive, so that's what's going on. But Octo writes, busy. We're starting off here. Let me know if you hear the game properly. We're just going to enjoy this. We're not going to rush through the game. I know that people have poured hundreds of hours into this, so I just want to be able to experience it. Maybe I play it again down the line live. Maybe I do a stream on Mixer. My streams on Mixer, which is mixer.com/MrPlayerJuan, those streams are not going to be directly tied to things that I do on this channel. So maybe it's a game that I'm going to be playing that I have no intentions of working on a video about that game. Little things like that. See, like, I don't even know if this is a sequel to the one on the Wii, because it's X. I don't know if it's like I know it's not like a remaster. I think I know that, but at the same time, I don't know that for sure. Notification was all, we ghosting this. Yeah. It is a fancy overlay, Tony. I like to keep it simple. I don't like streams that have like 50 things on screen. Well, Davida writes, a bit tired. Woke up at 5 a.m. to edit an audio, but I'm finally finishing it just in time for the stream. Octo writes, I think it's based before the first game. Not sure, though. We'll figure it out. We'll find out. Okay, so we see like a battle. You know, one game I'm looking forward to, Star Ocean: The First Departure. They're finally going to be coming out with that for the Switch and stuff like that. Definitely going to get it.
July 2054 AD.
Okay, so this isn't too far to the
Earth was
future.
caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons
Oh,
were
snap.
terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of
Okay.
an eye.
I mean, it sucks that it happened.
The
But
coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project.
Project Exodus.
Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4
So, right,
4.5
it's not
billion
actually
years.
connected to any Xeno
But
game.
most
Really?
of the arcs never
Interesting.
even made it out of the
So this is a
atmosphere.
standalone thing that's
Only a
maybe in the
small
same
handful
world of
reached the
other
escape.
Xenoblade Chronicle games and things like that?
Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
The White Whale.
After leaving Earth behind,
Nardi
we
writes,
spent
now I
2
want my
years
Wii U
wandering
back.
in
Man, I
space,
love my Wii U. I gotta
searching.
show it some more
We
love.
found
That's what I
ourselves
thought
as the lucky
that
ones,
I should stream some
pioneers
more
who
things in it.
settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally.
Things went down south.
The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived.
Survive if I let you.
Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to
It's alright,
pieces,
exactly.
it
You can play it
plummeted
first
toward
without
the surface.
affecting your future Xeno experience. Spiral writes, can you recommend a hard drive for the Wii U? Hey, my friend, welcome to the channel. I purchased I think I bought a Seagate, a 1 terabyte Seagate hard drive, a small one,
Since
with its
2
own
months have passed.
additional power cable because I read that the Wii U does have some power consumption problems that the Wii did not have, so it can fry a non-powered hard drive. So I can definitely send a tweet, Juan Velascord, my personal account, after the stream. But if you look up on Amazon, yeah, it's like a 1 terabyte external self-powered Seagate hard drive that I got. I looked up multiple articles and things like that just to make sure I didn't mess up. And Angel, what's going on, man? Okay, so let's make our character. Oh, we could be here all night. Usually I'm more of a middle-haired guy for our games, so maybe something like this. I have the 32 gigabyte model, my friend. Ooh, I like this here, but I'm not a fan of the face. Like, what's up with the eyes? Oh, this one at the bottom doesn't look bad. I mean, if it ever loads. Ooh, what happened there? Bad date night. What about this guy? Pretty straightforward, run-of-the-mill character. What about this one? Maybe I can adjust the eyes and stuff. Okay. Eyes. Pupils. Let's go... Ooh, it's like evil-looking eyes. Let's adjust the color. Yeah, Nicole would not be able to play this game just because she spends so much time with character customization that she would never finish. Okay, let's go with that. I'm not going to spend too much time on this just because I'm assuming with equipment and stuff, it's not going to be like super apparent, you know? But it is my character. Actually, this one does. Okay, I like this hair from before, yeah. Can I change the color? Wow, you can change the tips color. Huh. Wow, That's specific. It doesn't look bad. Tony Rose writes, I just started collecting for the Wii U. It's a fun system. I think collecting for it's going to become popular in the future. Seems like a system that's looked back at with fondness. Absolutely. And I think now's the time to collect for it because I think people are going to figure out how cheap it is. Therefore, the prices are going to go up. Spiral writes, I'm thinking of hacking my Wii U, so need to get a hard drive. You need one for Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade alone, I think. Yeah, I'm contemplating modding mine for the end of the year. I want to squeeze some more mileage out of vanilla, but then eventually I do want to do some GameCube coverage, and that seems like that would be the best option. Soldavia writes, I hate games with character customization because I want to do it exactly as me. See, in my case, I'm actually a little bit different. I try to make characters that are not like me. I really hope I can change the eye shape. Oh, there. So many buttons. Pupils, eyeshadow. Like, I don't like his face right now. Although honestly, it's not like I'm gonna hate it that much. Let's just adjust the voice. Sample a few. This one's good. Okay. Nardi writes, what will you stream next? I'm not sure right now. I do like to keep everybody updated on the YouTube community page. I mean, this one, and I had 5 different options. So for the weeks that I do stream, there may not be a full traditional video in that week. So the idea is that I record these streams in high quality. So even though I'm streaming in 720, the archive should be 1080 if I re-upload it. But I definitely want to do some PS3 and more Wii U stuff. If I ever do some like PS4 stuff, it's going to be any collections of classic games. I do want to keep this channel sort of Wii U and back, you know? Michael, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Good to see you here, recent subscriber.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Going on. Oh snap, Taz is here. If any wrestling fans are in chat, you know what I'm talking about.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Stand clear. But I'm always open to ideas, so if anybody wants me to stream something in particular, what I'll do is I'll lump up a couple of options and I'll set that up as the next YouTube poll. I like having fun with those. And I don't feel enough people use the YouTube community page. You get that, I believe, when you reach 1,000 subscribers. Dark One Linux, what's going on? I had to. Whenever I hear that, I immediately just think of Taz. Yeah, I don't love how my character looks. I don't hate it, but I mean, it works.
Your pod is the only
I started this, but the combat is really off-putting, Rhett's Wizard of Gore. I'll see, like, I definitely want to give it a shot because, I mean, I want to say, like, in one of my Wii U videos, there were, like, over 80 comments, and I want to say almost every single one that had, like, top 5, you know, for games to play on the Wii U, this was there. So whether I like it or not, I gotta at least try it out. And yeah, I agree, Nicole. They really should make the YouTube community tab more accessible. Oh, I gotta write the name over here. Let me just stylus. I'm gonna write him. This is usually the name I put my characters in games. Usually Magnus. I'm gonna keep the tradition. I've been using that nickname before I was Player Juan and before I was Epic JC. I was JC Magnus. Long story. Have you tried Splatoon? You know, we have Splatoon 2 for the Switch, and I've never played it. My wife is the only person that has, so maybe I could do some stuff playing Splatoon for the first time.
In the meantime,
Because I have a lot of fun whenever I watch it, but I just haven't played it.
How are your limbs? Can you move?
Sure your body is working fine. Nod or shake your head. He seems more like a nod person.
Take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system.
It's sort of passive combat. I almost feel like I'm not actually playing. So is it like Final Fantasy 12-ish? Have you played Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater? I have seen footage of Fatal Frame games. Like I subscribe to a lot of retrospective YouTube channels, but I haven't actually played one for myself right now. I don't think it's the same type of game, but I am playing through Silent Hill 2, which I have a video of my first 2-ish hours of playing that game right now on the channel. Yeah, Wizard is a personal friend of mine, and he knows my limitations, and if Fatal Frame is worse than Silent Hill, there's no way I'm going to play that. Okay. So let's just go this way. Let's just try out the controllers. Is there not a jump button? Oh, okay, it's back here. I have played it with my friends way too much. Nice. It looks super fun. I like the one where you determine how much you can paint, like which color fills it up the most. Okiwara, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Let me know once again if you can hear the game properly. Otherwise, I can raise the volume.
Do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
Oof. Dark writes, Fatal Frame is like Silent Hill mixed with Outlast. I have played both games, and I get scared crapless in each one.
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces.
I don't love the... I know this is a style, but I don't love these doll or real doll looking characters in Japanese type games like Star Ocean.
Ring any bells?
The Star Ocean on 360. The Last Hope.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, it sounds like a Star Wars game. But I just didn't like those overly shiny faces. Oh snap.
It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up
Let's
to the
do it.
task?
I don't know if this game is class-based or anything. I wanted to make sure I went in blind. So we learned together. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy and then drawing your weapon. Okay.
It didn't have to be like this. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Oh, it is like Final Fantasy 12. Okay. I actually don't mind that all that much. Simply because, okay, camera's inverted, people. I need to change that right now. Please tell me I can change that. Let's finish this battle and then see if I can adjust that, because the camera is too slow and it's inverted, which, hell no. Yeah. Because Star Ocean: The Second Story on the PS1, one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. I do have a video about that. My personality was a little bit different. It's one of my first videos, so I kind of want to redo it. But yeah. Show interest in finding work. Yeah. He's just chill, laid back.
In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
This game gives me Jurassic World vibes for some reason. I mean, the one reference that I had is like I saw a lot of Monster Hunter like. in the descriptions, but I see the gameplay is not exactly the same. It's got some Final Fantasy 12 stuff. Let's take all the items. Okay, I really, really need to change the camera. Otherwise, I cannot play this game. Those settings. It says normal, but I mean, it's clearly inverted. So to them, normal is inverted. Huh. Interesting. I need to change the camera speed. It is way too slow. Wow, you can change a lot of stuff. Okay, let's try it now. Well, it's inverted now. What? Did I do this wrong and it actually wasn't inverted, just super slow? Let's try this again. Okay, it is a little bit better. Camera's a little bit stiff-ski, but it's manageable. Oh yeah, it is a little stiff. Field action, what do we have here? Some treasure. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. There's something up here. Still figuring out all the buttons. Yeah, something about the camera and me are not getting along.
Gotta say, this blade's looking pretty sharp.
Okay, you can sprint by tapping in to the L. We got some more enemies. Oh no. What are those level 1s? Okay, yeah, those are enemies. How do I fight you? I want to fight you. Hey. The hell? Can I not fight these? Okay. Oh. Seriously, switching between Xbox One and Nintendo games is a pain.
Now, topple him with some gunfire.
Okay, assault, target single enemy. Okay, some special attacks. That takes some TP, which you see. Yeah, that's funny.
Easy peasy.
We got him. Let's move.
Last rank up. Okay, so Octo writes, I have to go now. See ya. Thanks for hanging out, Octo. Hopefully you can check out the video archive. Have an awesome weekend, my friend. I mean, it's already Sunday, but... I gotta keep going this way, but I can't help but grind. Oh, we just got a super chat from Nicole. Check out that awesome notification. Thank you for the $2, Nicole. Remember that anything and everything we get to the channel, I put directly back into it. Yeah, this camera and me are not getting along at all. We have some level 2 enemies. Okay, so just to confirm, how do I initiate battles? I first target flame grenade. How do I know how much each thing spends?
Flame grenade. Start big. Move in and land a hit.
Right. Fling 'em. Now it's my turn.
Okay.
Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
What's this? Chrome armor. Grants physical resistance up. And I can choose who. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit surprised because this is a lot more Final Fantasy 12 than I thought it would be.
Nice.
Got it. We got a hump. Let's take all the items. We have some level 3 enemies. I'm making sure I'm scouting the area. Once again, my first time playing this, so I don't want to miss on anything. So you can switch weapons. I like that. The L resets the camera. Take this tiny battle here.
Get a load of this.
They're off guard.
And then we'll keep going.
Melee attack.
Baby, this is hot.
Slide ice. Move in and do some damage.
I think I'm actually going to move my camera over here so that way I'm not interrupting. You can actually see the health bars.
Slide ice. Move in and do some damage. We got him. Let's move.
Oh, we got some blades. Last rank up. You have some new equipment? Party. What ground gear? Magnus. Wow, this is a little overwhelming. Okay, okay, that's level 7, so I can't use that yet. Alright. Not bad, not bad. So what's everybody been playing lately? My wife, Nicole, who's in chat, she's been playing Dead Cells on Xbox Game Pass. Spiral writes, I can't play Xenoblade X right now. I had to delete the patches for Breath of the Wild and don't have the room to re-download them. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this game had a beefy update when I installed it yesterday, so I can assume it takes up a lot of space. And I know that was a big complaint of the Wii U. Moto, ¿cómo está? What's going on, bro? I love how I'm moving around as if that actually does anything.
We got him. Let's move.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we got another assault rifle. We did level up. So the other enemies, they can see me. Oh, okay, if you get close enough, they will attack. All right. I've been playing a lot of Mua 3. Mua 3. Mua 3. I feel dumb right now. Which game?
Nice work.
Which game is that? Oh, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Ugh, I'm dumb. I gotta get back into that. I played very little of it, but then it just dropped off. Moto writes, I bought this game at launch, but only played 20 to 30 hours. That's the thing. This is an extensive and expansive game. So the fact that you can say you played 30 hours, but then that's not even close to being half of it, as far as I know, that's a little crazy.
Just in time for sunrise.
Wizard's been playing the Halo Reach beta. I'm looking forward to playing some of the Halo games. In the future, I may be doing some streams with my wife and Wizard of Gore joining me here as I play some of the some of the main Xbox games. Like, I've never played anything past Halo 2. I know some people may have a heart attack when you listen to that, but it's true. So, Nardi, I've seen people play this game for over 150 to 200 hours. So I'm assuming that depends on, you know, how much of a completionist you want to be, how many upgrades you want to get, but 20 hours is nothing in this game. And usually I'm more of a person that plays games that take between 10 to 20 hours to beat. So this is super out of my comfort zone. Oh, Moto's also been playing the Halo Reach beta. How's that beta been? Halo Reach is a game I always hear people say great things about. Yeah, and that's why in my case it's like I don't want to be the YouTube channel that I just play an hour of a game and give some impressions when it's a game that's 100 hours long. You know, if it's like an 8-hour game, I can play like 2 hours of it and give my first impressions, and it's like, okay, I played a chunk of it, but a game like this would be insulting for me to be, hey, here's the first hour of Xenoblade Chronicles, you know? Gearoid9 writes, you should stream a racing game. I like me some arcade racing games, like Burnout, Forza, it's pretty good right now. I'm not opposed to that. I was playing Split Second on Game Pass. They took it out, but yeah. The big world. Yeah, Wizard, I think you and I may have opposing opinions on this game. Like, I doubt how I'll beat this game, but you never know. I said that thing, I said the same thing about Yakuza. But I actually like the mildly passive battle system. I gotta see how it continues to grow and unfold, though.
Mira. You won't find it on any star chart.
Spiral writes, do you like Sonic Lost World? I actually really like it. I think it's one of the best Sonic games in recent times. I actually have not played it. I don't own it. I actually bought it, quote unquote, but my order was canceled at that time because of an error. So I don't have the game, but that could be something I get down the line, because I like the 3D Sonic games. I haven't played a lot of them, but I think they're fun, you know, casual games.
Down there are another story. Some big, some
And like you mentioned, a lot of them get a lot of hate that's maybe unwarranted.
Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Okay, I get to decide. Nice. But do I actually get to decide, or? Can't play the campaign of Halo Reach yet. That is the good part. Oh, you can auto run. Huh. Okay, so it's hold this and B. Ooh, that's actually nice. You got some WoW elements. Okay, Moto writes. It's good. I feel the servers of Halo Reach are a bit laggy, but they are testing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out. Need for Speed on the Wii U is a good one. I haven't played the one on the Wii U, but I did own Most Wanted on the Vita. And I love playing that game there. So that's another game, like, we are in the purchase of possibly having some massive changes happening personally in our lives. So that's why maybe you won't see as many pickups videos in the next couple of weeks or months. But if I can get some good deals on Wii U stuff, rest assured, I will be getting some more stuff to cover. Can I talk to this person? Because, like, I see... Okay. Yeah, man, I love the Vita. I think the problem with the Vita, like, the build quality was amazing. I think that and the Wii U should have a baby. It's like the most underrated baby of all time. I love the atmosphere. It's a beautiful game. This one here. What level are you? I'm assuming you're way higher level. Oh, you're only level 2. Okay, so you're dying. Yeah, the big problem with the Vita truly was Sony, the horribly expensive memory cards, because holy cow, those were expensive. We still have a Vita here. We have the white one for the Assassin's Creed game that came out for it. Okay, so do these just have cooldowns? So I have to be selective of which one I activate? Like, I'm assuming that's what it is. What's this? Slit edge. That text is super small. Like, can all of you in the stream even read the bottom text? Like, I can see it, but it's not that easy. Right? That was a big thing with the Vita, the PS3, like a lot of good compatibility that people forget. Moto writes, I still use my Vita weekly. What do you guys and gals usually play on the Vita? Something that I regret not doing when people were buying that is the Vita TV or whatever, the PlayStation TV. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding. I've played my RPGs in the past, so I still need to figure out, okay, flame grenade, single enemy, deals thermal damage. So I use that. And then okay, I think we're making some good progress in terms of understanding this.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Do I have control over the other character?
We got
Because I don't see
it.
anything
Let's
about controlling the other one. We got an outfit. Dark Linux writes, yeah, $80 for the 64 gig memory cards. Man, I forgot how I owned a Vita, right? And we still have one, so I know those were expensive. But it's not till you write that you go like, wow, what the hell was Sony thinking, right? Okay, so let's go to my character. There's a sub-menu for all this? Okay. This one has less ammo, more stability. Okay, proto knife. This one's definitely better, level 3. Gearoid, yeah, the other character does follow me. I'm just not sure if the other character is I can control them aside from changing gear. That I'm not too sure about. Ooh, I love the fact that they actually do aesthetically change. If there's... Oh, Nardi writes, time to go to my swimming training. Bye. Thanks for hanging out, Nardi. Take care and good luck on that. But I love when games have this. As I was going to say, my biggest nitpick about RPGs is that when you have them change outfits, but they don't actually change physically. It's a massive plus for me. Although I love that the sleeves are different. Yeah, what about Elma? Anything for her? I'm thinking of picking up Star Fox Zero, Captain Toad, and Ninja Gaiden 3 next. I have all of those 3 games. Oh, thank you so much, Dark Linux, for the $5 donation. Super, super appreciated. I'll be doing a little dance for you. Oh, look at that. Look at that amazing dance, huh? Yeah. Super, super appreciated. Thank you so much, man. I was going to say Ninja Gaiden 3 I was really enjoying. I got that with my Wii U. I bought the other ones after. So maybe like I can hit up a poll if you guys and gals want and pick out 5 Wii U games in my collection, and whichever one wins, I will stream on the next one. So if you want, I can showcase some of my collection in a bit. Can open up the camera. Okay, let's keep on grinding.
Open fire. Follow me.
So does that just do like bonus damage? If I switch to this one, like what is the benefit? I guess the knife does. Okay, that's 51 damage as opposed to what? Okay, so the knife definitely does more immediate damage. The other one's more like a dot damage over time. Ooh. Speaking of knives, man, they're giving me a lot of upgrades already. That's good though. Let's see here. Moto writes, I have a friend that's going to Japan. I'm going to ask him to get me the Catherine Full Body and Phantasy Star Nova. Man, you know which one I want from Japan? The Bayonetta physical collection that came out for the Switch with 1 and 2. That's an awesome box, but I don't even think that's available anymore. And also, I haven't played Bayonetta, so that's maybe another game I could get on the Switch. Is there an easier way to just figure out? Okay, it says new. Okay, so it does identify. With current class. Interesting, okay. So that's weaker. Ooh. Critical chance up. Recover HP. I'll do the... Can I have some more information? Like, who's what class? Okay, I'm assuming the other one's for Elma then. Yep, okay. Massive difference. Got that, got that. Dark writes, yeah, I was super bummed that we got the Bayonetta 2 physical for Switch, but Bayonetta 1 was a downloadable code. That is another gripe I have, because it's like, do it all or nothing. You know, don't split it, because like long term, you don't know the future. You know, Nintendo shut down the Wii shop. The Wii U one's still active, but I think you give that thing 2 more years before they shut it down. And it's upsetting, you know, that you have these things that eventually no longer function.
Shadow strike. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, 122. From the side. Oh, okay, so there's an actual benefit if you are on the side when you do that. That's nice.
Now, topple him with some gunfire.
I'll topple him.
Easy peasy.
Nice work.
I'm liking this so far. I'm wondering what the structure is the word I'm looking for is for like saving. Because I see there's save here, but is it like immediate save? Like it literally saves here? Tony, I have a terrible story about that DuckTales Remastered. I traveled to Maryland like 4 months ago, and it was physical for like $8. I didn't have a Wii U yet. I did that just before I got the Wii U video. Just before. And to this day, I still hate that I didn't buy that. They had a bunch of Wii U games for like $4. I'm like, I'm never going to get that piece of crap console. Here I am doing a damn Wii U stream. It's like, damn. Dark writes, so annoyed with it that I went back and bought Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Wii U, lol, just to have both on physical. Are the Wii U versions still like worth playing? Like if I played those instead of the ones on Switch, am I getting like a much inferior version of the games, or is it okay? By the way, thank you so much for hanging out. I love these conversations. Like, this is one element that I'll never be able to have in a recorded video, as opposed to talking with you. So.
Lay down some fire for me.
I am going to be traveling, by the way, in a couple of weeks to New York, so not sure when the next streams will happen. Although, once I come back, I do want to have at least a bi-weekly streaming schedule. And the goal is, generally speaking, to keep this Sunday 2 p.m. Eastern time slot. Just so that way, if I say I'm going to stream, everybody knows, like, okay, you don't even need to ask me when. So if you think this time slot works, because I do have some people that are from Europe and things like that, and time zones are really difficult, so I thought that maybe this is the most neutral time for everybody. Oh, I got me some sleeves. Better colors on Switch for Bayonetta, but not really inferior. Okay. They're pretty much the same, other than a little better coloring performance is the same. Okay, so good to know. I always look out for some deals, so. Wait, so you actually get individual... That's kind of amazing. I don't think I've ever seen another game, maybe I'm wrong, but where each sleeve is individual. Can't use that one. Okay. How come it failed? I hit it. Am I supposed to hit it before it reaches the inner B?
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm supposed to hit the outer circle. I'm an idiot.
Nice work.
Okay, we got some more boots. Okay, I'm going to enter this battle just to try that again.
Shadow strike. Slide. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Three minutes.
Ooh.
Appendage destroyed.
Yeah, it does give me
Move in and
boost, damage boost on the side. I like that. If you're looking for a hybrid between Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy XII, really, first impressions going in, very solid choice here. How come I was able to do that? Yeah, despite the fact that like the line hadn't finished. Yeah, like Hyrule Warriors is another game I gotta keep playing. I played about 2 hours of that. So my class leveled up. Okay, classes. Let's ooh, oh. That's another thing. Like I could eventually do some Wii stuff. Like I do have a fairly nice library of Wii games. It's not massive, but I mean I could do something with that. How do I know if I can unlock and open these up? Skills, Magnus, skill slots. Ooh. Oh man, this is expansive. Seriously though, current rank 0. Okay, so I can't get any of these yet. I'm assuming they'll explain that later. Spiral, you're talking about the Wonderful 101. I may need to give that another try. I played about 3 hours of it. And I don't know. I don't know. Something, and I like me some Platinum games as well. Something didn't quite click with me. Oh, those are level 15. I should stay away from those. Wait, how do I see the map in a bigger way? Just pressing buttons here. Reset camera. I think I gotta go that way, so I'm assuming I just gotta keep going around. Been so long since I played this, I forgot how deep the menu system goes, right? Super deep, but I like that. Yeah, Wizard was also not a fan of Wonderful 101. I love the style and the premise and the fact that you're recruiting random individuals to power yourself up. Like, that's cool. But something just didn't quite click with me. Do I have to go down there? I think so. Well, what happens if I jump? Uh-oh. Oh! I'm alive. Okay. I know they mentioned something about cliffs, but yeah. Luis Mac Pizza writes, I am here. And Lee Guardian D Hyro writes, this game looks cool. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. Got this from a great friend who gifted me a copy once he found out that I bought a Switch. And this game has a very similar fighting mechanic to Final Fantasy XII. So you get to make the decisions, but you're not spamming the buttons. It's not Monster Hunter in terms of battle systems like I thought it would be. But I'm surprised by that. You know, some people may not be a big fan of that, but if you like what I'm doing, you can subscribe to the channel. I do have a lot of videos about the Wii U, the PlayStation 3. I am going to be doing some stuff with the PlayStation 2 very soon. I'm working on 3 different videos right now. Hearing English people speaking out German words is funny. No hate. What? 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 I'm just confused right now. People, am I speaking German? People, do I know German and I just wasn't aware of it? No, I could do stuff with this, people. Come on, help me out here. Personally, Love 101 doesn't take itself too serious. No, that's what I loved about it. That, like, the style and presentation. Okay, that is level 7. Back out, back out, back out, back out. Well, if you love the original Xbox, there is going to be a game I'm going to be playing quite a bit of. If you like Star Wars, you know exactly what I'm talking about. How do I cancel this? Because I don't want to die. Okay. What level am I? I think I'm level... Yeah, before I'm making a fool of myself, which level am I? 4. Yeah, I was not able to do any PS2 stuff for a while, but I was able to find something that I need to do a review of. I can now do PS2 full 720p, great quality, 480p, upscaling, and it looks great. And it was a $30 cable that I bought. No regrets. It is a role-playing game, my friend. That is an annoying monster. Oh, Jeebus, I'm about to die. Back out! Back out! Back out! I don't know how to heal yet. Yeah, I don't know how to heal you. How do you heal in this game? Okay. See, those are the little things you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh. I died. I thought that was a sea creature only. Oh, the mag is German, and my name is in English would be Luigi Likes Pizza. Oh, okay. That's actually clever, though, mixing both up. Serious question, though. How the hell do I heal in this game? I'm assuming those are things that will be answered soon enough. I need to do a little bit more grinding, though. Right, it's the outer circle. We just talked about this. But if you want, in a couple of minutes, once we go in here, we can take a 5-minute break. I can showcase some of my Wii U games. And maybe if you would like me to stream one of these down the line, I can set up a YouTube poll. And then later, I can show you some of my PS2 stuff. Because obviously, some people are newer to the channel. Maybe you don't know, some of the games that I like. And I'm about to die again. Yeah, you take the aggro. Okay, you please take the aggro. This is where I go long range. Okay, physical resistance up on myself. I gotta be selfish for a second. I'm still getting adjusted to this, people. Okay, okay. What is this? No, I don't want to taunt to get the attention of the enemy. That is literally the opposite. Oh, okay, she's the healing class. Good. You take care of that. Almost done. Man, look at this level 3 monster. Took down a level 3 monster, people. But yeah, I can pretty much guarantee I will be playing, because I plan on completing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic by the end of the year. So that's going to be something that maybe I stream first on this channel, but then for the following streams that I do, that will be on Mixer. Because I don't want to have a spammy YouTube channel with a bunch of like the same game. I'd rather have like the first part here, and it's like, hey, if you want to see more, then that's where Mixer comes in. There's like a yellow thing around here. Okay, I saw a couple of things that I did not react to, so let's read the chat for a second, people. I see Dark wrote, jumping into water from high spots equals still alive. Jumping high spots to solid ground equal death. Okay, so it's a good thing there was water there. I collect for the original Xbox, and I love that generation. I have a couple of games for the original Xbox. I have, yeah, here they are. These aren't all of them. Enter the Matrix, Jade Empire, good stuff. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Metal Gear Solid 2, yeah. I have Rainbow Six 3, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X, Tony Hawk's Underground, some wrestling games, Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, Backyard Wrestling, Tony Hawk Pro Skater Underground 1. Got a couple there. Okay, other stuff, yeah, PS2, love it. PS2 collection right over here. Wish Nintendo would have made a Metroid game for the Wii U. That was a little crazy because I do think that with the gamepad and the screen that would be a great option. I can see like where you roll kind of Metroid Prime like that goes to the gamepad. That would be cool. The problem with 101 Rights Wizard is the controls make me never want to play video games again. I think my problem, and I kind of agree with you there, is that although what you're doing looks cool, 2+ hours in, I still didn't know what I was doing. Successful, do those QTE events in combat. Oh, okay. Successful QTEs or would heal me. That's good to know, my friend. Okay. Oh, cutscene.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't
Oh,
it?
wow. Do you have a YouTube channel, Tony?
This was
Or
just
anything
the
I can check you out in? Maybe an
The
Instagram
White Whale
account?
was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least.
We have an Xbox One X here at home, and it is exclusively almost because of the backwards compatibility.
But we've
You check
repurposed a
out like
freighter
Mercenaries and
for
other
medicine.
games like that, and they look so crisp and clean. It's crazy. Uh-oh.
Grex's. Riled.
We have an original Xbox here, but we don't have any of the cables, so we'd have to get those. That's like the greatest doorstop, just because that thing weighs like... How much does an original Xbox weigh? It's like 100... It's not 100 pounds. It's got to be like 20, but still. It's insane how heavy that thing is. Oh no, this is not good.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight.
Flame grenade!
Let's get some of that physical resistance.
That's how you train.
Ow. Ow, please tell me you're gonna heal me, lady. Elma! Heal me!
Neutralized.
Okay,
Close range combat.
next. Okay, we're gonna get that side boost damage. Yeah.
Look at that!
We have one more.
Shadow strike.
Yeah.
In 'em. Move
Look
in
at
and
that.
keep the rhythm going.
Almost done. Got it. Good stuff. I don't have a YouTube, but I do have an Instagram account. Don't have any pictures online, but I could DM you if you want. Of course, man. I love to do all these streams and videos, and it's all about that. I just want to be able to meet people, like-minded, awesome
Luckily,
people that
some species aren't
love
so
to collect
hostile.
some retro stuff. Initially, when I started working on this channel, it was more for indie gaming. But
Come to learn
indirectly,
there's a
I just
fine
kept
line
covering
between
PS2 and other
self-defense
stuff
and
that's like
provoking a
older.
fight.
And I realized like that's
We
what I
need to
like.
walk that line.
Maybe that leads to less views. I don't really care. It's what I like doing, right? So
All right, let's head in.
I become like a retro slash
Maybe
video
see
game
the
service
inside
channels. If
jog
you
your
look at
memory.
my top views, it's like PlayStation Now, which I do want to go back to and re-review now that they dropped the price. Xbox Game Pass, Nintendo Switch Online. Oh yeah, I mean, the Wii U failed from day one because of the name. I mean, you needed to change that in order to have it be more understandable. It was very confusing just based on name alone. Okay, max HP up. Anything for her? Nope. But yeah, taking a quick second here. Let's switch over. And what I'll do is I'm just going to talk about a couple of the Wii U games that I have. So they are up here. Can't really show you directly. But give me a second. Let me do something for everybody quickly. Okay, let me broaden the camera so you can better appreciate my gaming area. Okay, so as you can see, here's my Switch collection. Here is the Wii U stuff. So some of my Wii U games include Batman Arkham City. Let me turn on the chat so all of you can talk amongst yourselves. See a YouTuber whose channel is reflection of them and what they love, not trying to be crowd pleaser. None of that. Now that is refreshing to hear. Yeah, it's what I like. It's like I've done videos that purposely do poor because it's like it's not what's being searched, right? It's not a game that's coming out that week, but I'm like, that's the video that I wanted to work on. So I'd rather do that than try to be this personality. I mean, the reason that the channel is called Player Juan is because my name's Juan and I'm a player. So I'm a gamer. Because that can be misinterpreted. So the idea is like I basically don't even have a nickname if you really think about it. So many hidden gems come from older system. Exactly. Like, put it this way: if my channel didn't focus on older content, I would never be able to experience this game. Which, can I pause it? I hate the idea of time running in the game, but whatever. Reading. The reveal was in Japanese, and the first game they showed were Wii Sports, right? If Mario Odyssey was on the Wii U, it would use the gamepad to draw the attacks of Cappy. Huh. Never thought about that. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So, Arkham, we only played a bit because it doesn't run all that great. Performance is a little poor. Captain Toad, I played the demo to the one on Switch, but I haven't actually played this one yet. Donkey Kong Country, I haven't played this version, but I have played a couple of hours on the Switch one. I'm really bad at it, so I just got to go back eventually and see if I can beat the game, but it's really difficult. Hyrule Warriors, obviously, it's a solid game. It's like super cheap. It's like $8 versus $40 for the definitive edition on the Switch. It was $4. Leave me alone. And people playing with Wiimotes. Yeah, it's like, you have to use so many controllers on the Wii U. It's crazy. It's compatible with everything. Wind Waker eventually. Yeah. Wind Waker, I am planning on playing this early next year, possibly. So be on the lookout for that. I've never played Wind Waker. I always got to mention that because people tend to have heart attacks over that. Lego City Undercover, one of the most underrated games in the last couple of years. Definitely worth playing if you're a fan of Grand Theft Auto. Affordable Space Adventures is cool on the eShop. Were you the one that commented one time recommending me that? Because I feel like that's the second time somebody brings that up. Your other games. This is the latest game that I bought. I bought it at a GameStop when I traveled a couple of months ago. Really good. It's got both version 1 and 2. Nintendo Land's pretty damn good and pretty damn cheap. It's like $7. Ninja Gaiden 3. I do want to keep playing it. Was having some fun with it. A Pokken or Pokken tournament. People love to correct me about this on one of my videos. It's one of them. I don't know which is the correct term. Dribble I've yet to play, but I've had fun with other ones, so maybe I play that down the line. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Not the best version of the game, but I love the game. I have it on PC. Definitely the definitive edition is over there. 4 more games here, plus obviously Xenoblade. I got Star Fox Zero with the guard. I got this for $10 sealed, so that was pretty good. Super Mario 3D World. I mean, it's the one game you have to play on the Wii U. Wonderful 101. We've talked about that on stream already. And Zombie U. I want to keep playing this one. I was having some fun with it. Visually, it looks like an early PS3 game. Doesn't look great, but it's pretty fun. So if you'd like me to stream any of those games in particular, later on we can take a look at some of my PS2 stuff. But the idea is to do polls. I always want to poll people. I'm not going to poll games that I don't want to play, like going back to being genuine and stuff. So like if I put something up on a poll, it's like it's a win-win for me because I would be willing to play any of those games anyway, right? So it's not like, oh no, oh my God. No, I got to put these back. There. Which on over here. Ninja Gotten 3 has got my vote. Yeah, I will. Let me open up a sticky note. Ninja Gotten 3 just for you, my friend. Ninja. Keyboard is too far from me. There we go. Got it. And we are back. I don't remember a damn thing they said. For those that know, like, how's the story in this game? Like, I'm not playing this for the story, you know? Oh, right, the camera. I gotta zoom in a little bit. And focus. There we go. I have not played HD, but I have played Twilight Princess, for sure. I didn't beat it. I got kind of bored at it. I think I played Twilight Princess in a time where I didn't want to play a new Zelda game. I was kind of like just burnt out on them. But it is another game that I do want to get eventually. Take the elevator. So is the elevator here or there? I'm assuming it's here. It's more atmosphere and exploration rather than story, which honestly for me it's fine. Like, I feel like the longer the game is, and I know that for RPGs, like it's weird for me to say this, but the longer the game for me, the more I care about the atmosphere and the lore rather than the storyline. Like even some of my favorite games. Like I played, you know, your 80-hour RPGs. I talked about Star Ocean earlier. But eventually it's like the story is there, but I'm in it more for the world. Because it's like at this point, if I'm dedicating 40-plus hours, I'm making my own damn story, right? Like I'm choosing where to go, where to travel. And that's what I kind of look for when I play RPGs. But if it's like an 8 to 10-hour game, then I'm in it more for the story. Because it's like, okay, it's not super long. Doesn't overstay its welcome, you know? It's weird that it has like these random stops for the cutscenes. Like, oh, okay. Do you need help, man? Check this out. His outfit makes no sense. You got a green shirt, red sleeve, no sleeve. The one thing that sucks about retro gaming nowadays is that because it's become trendy, like, I think that magic of going to a store and finding a low-price game is pretty much gone at this point. Because people know, right? Like, as a kid, I was able to go to stores and still get some good deals. But now it's like everybody's retro hunting, and it makes it really difficult for hitting gems at good prices.
Like it or not,
I think the Wii U really is like the one console right now that's like Hey, get it while
We
it's
took
hot
the
now,
name from the city
because
it was modeled after back on
I
Earth.
guarantee you in like 2 years' time, games for the Wii U are going to double in price.
New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
NLA, nice.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may.
I like the presentation of the game.
New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves.
I will still say this is atmospherically and world of scope the best game on the Wii U. No, I like it because it's, even though it's got this industrial kind of look, it's taking care of it's got a lot of attention to detail. It's, I guess, the best way to describe it. Like the one thing about
We had to keep living.
wow, Tony, I love this because you wrote to me, DM'd you a bunch of pics. YouTube thinks you're spamming me. It's like, what kind of pictures are you DMing me, boy? I love it, YouTube, but you don't have to be that careful, okay? But thank you. I'm looking forward to checking those out. And welcome back, Luis. Yeah, so now we've officially begun playing this. Let's save. And obviously, this is a game that if I focus way less on talking and more on playing, I would progress more quickly. But I mean, I'm not a professional gamer, and like you watch my streams or gameplays for expert gameplay, right? So hopefully you appreciate more of the conversation, and I'd rather take a little bit more time to play instead of playing like really well, just to be able to hang out with everybody.
Follow me.
Living quarters, good stuff. Yeah, what I was gonna say, like Monster Hunter, it's a lot drier in terms of the world and theme, I think, and this game is addressing some of those concerns for me. Because I did play Monster Hunter World and all that.
Citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly...
Something that I've yet to actually use on my gamepad. When I bought this used, it has like an external battery, but I haven't had a chance to play it. I haven't had needed to really turn it on. Honestly, I think the PS3, much like the Wii U, like now is the time to get a PS3. Super cheap. People do mod it. I haven't modded mine. But the games are super cheap. You can get a lot of these collections. Like, people think that the PS4 and Xbox One generation is when we started getting these collections, but it really was 360 and PS3 gen. You can get the Metal Gear collection, for example, and play through all of the Metal Gears up until 4. So that's good.
Irina, Gwyn.
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Yeah, like spoiling a video that may not come out in months, because obviously YouTube is in no way my full-time career. So it takes a little time to work on videos. But I'm going to work on a video for PlayStation 3 games that came out in the first year. I bought a couple of games that came out in that first year, and I'm just going to be sort of going back and checking those out.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Games I actually wanted to play.
Seriously?
Some of them
Chausson was
actually
never
never
one
played.
to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts.
She
You can
looks
call me
upset.
Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Arena.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just
Mr. Evans. Now's the best time to collect for the Wii U and PS3. Agreed. Like a year or two is the best time to collect for the Vita. Yeah, I think the Vita is starting to get more appreciation.
I was a colonel and Irina.
The Wii U is going to be hard to find soon new. Yeah, once there are no more new Wii U's, you're going to see the prices go up a little bit
You're still
more.
Colonel to me, ma'am.
And because there's not a lot of Wii U's, you are going to run into the scenario where you maybe not be able to buy a Wii U in 10 years.
And the award for best ass
And
kiss
that's going to
goes
be
to-
quite the interesting thing.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
You get into Valkyria Chronicles at all? I actually
Alright,
played the first
We should
one.
be getting back to work.
It was a
Until
thing
next
of time
Colonel.
that I stopped playing it, but I have it on PC and I have it on
Right. We should be going too.
PS4.
The administrative
I know I
district
have it on
isn't far.
PC,
That's where you'll be calling home.
but I love
For now.
tactics games. Like Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my top 3 favorite games of all time. So those are games I really do appreciate. Right? Yeah. I think in many ways you could say that the Wii U does have a lot of things in common with the Dreamcast. Like, I love the Dreamcast. I have a couple of games for it. I still have a Dreamcast. Oh, Nicole, you got a question in chat from Mr. Gore. What you looking at? Is that a good guy or a bad guy? I'll take it that's a good guy that went through some rough times. Yeah, that whole thing with Valkyria Chronicles, the sequel coming out on PSP is weird. Because it's like, how do you go from PS3 to PSP for the actual sequel, not a spin-off or anything like that. And I can understand why people would get upset, right? It's like, what if you love the first game but you don't have a PSP? It's kind of weird. But with the Japanese market, you can't understand why that would happen. Something I'm starting to get a lot into now is games based on movies, like especially on the PS2 era. I'm also going to work on a video about that. Because it's like super cheap games and it's easy to point and laugh at these games. But there's some solid stuff. I'm not going to say amazing games or anything like that, but there are some solid games worth playing based on movies. Right, I forgot about that. They didn't localize the third one.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Oh, snap.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot.
You almost got him killed.
Controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's?
You know who's, huh?
Cool.
Something else I'm playing right now is the
Maybe
Final
mechanic
Fantasy VIII
and top all
Remaster.
around
Playing
pixel
it on
pop
the
for play.
Switch. He seems more like a skeptical kind of guy.
She's 13, and I know.
I love
she
it. Looks
young,
skeptical.
and She is young, but
Literally
trust
just
me,
did.
She's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Hey Juan, this is CW Mario 11. Awesome, what's going on? Also known
long
as
you're
Truth.
here, why don't I take you on
Take,
the
welcome to the
transport?
channel, my
It's a
friend. How
great
you
way
doing?
to see the city. I'll
Good
give
to
you
see
the
you
grand
here.
tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right,
How's
Doug, I
life been
think that'll
treating
be
you?
all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind.
Yeah,
it.
I think that like
Wait,
people are
let
going to be
me clean up
obsessed
your mess in the
because
first place.
the Wii U library is so small. I guarantee you there's going to be people looking for a new Wii U with a sealed Wii U game collection. I just know somebody's looking for that. And that's going to be difficult, but it's like I've seen it's like 160 physical games that came out for the Wii U, which is nothing. And I think it's a less. No, of course, man, of course. From the oppressed pause days. How are the girls doing? Nicole's in chat as well, so hello, girls. Can I not move her here? Okay. Okay, so you can have up to 4 party members. There's something happening here. This is like a side quest. Once again, this is Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. And hopefully everybody's been enjoying the stream. Look forward to doing these whenever I can. And yeah, I'll see if I can have a more regular schedule once I come back from my trip to New York with Nicole. That way it's going to be a lot more steady. We're going to be traveling from the 21st of October. We're going to be trying to go to some game stores, but it's hard. Like, if anything, I'm actually more interested in going to GameStops and check out some Wii U stuff because I know the GameStop still has them at a pretty low price. So who knows if I can find some good stuff. I just did. They are crowding my monitor, shouting hello. Well, hello back to you. Happy Sunday. Hopefully all you girls are ready for the week.
There's still so much to be done.
And have some cereal, just because cereal's awesome. Some Cookie Crisps.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here.
She's 13 and it doesn't get creepy at all, wrote Wizard.
Just the highlights.
All RPGs have these questionably young characters, and it's a thing. Every RPG has them. It's like, hey, you look at these 20-year-old woman. No, she's 12. I gotta say, Juan, I've been watching and liking your videos, quickly becoming one of my favorite gaming-related channels. Thank you, man. Really, really does mean a lot to me. I think that I've been able to find a lot more of who I am in terms of channels, you know, in terms of content. Because, like, you do want to find a happy medium or a balance of what you feel passionate about. I think the hardest thing of YouTube is naming videos, not what the actual video is about, but naming and thumbnails, which I hate working on thumbnails. If anybody's ever been curious, if there's one thing I hate about YouTube, it's freaking thumbnails. It's annoying. Did you ever watch iRetro Gamer? I don't think I have. One really good channel I recommend is The Last Gamer. If you haven't subscribed, great channel. He is an Australian folk, and he has an insane house. He custom built a place. Jacob Martinez writes, the character eyes in this game look unnerving. Also, hi. Well, hi back to you. And right, it's like it's the one thing in these games, because it's not just this game. Keep up the good work. We will all be watching for a bit, but we are going to see the girls Papa this afternoon. Awesome. Hey, even if it's another second, that's what it's all about. One really good channel I recommend is Player Juan. Thank you, man. Seriously. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully we just keep growing steadily. You know, I think the biggest challenge for a channel's growth that I can only speak for myself, having worked on other channels in the past as well, is like, you know how you have some videos that go viral? I think that's kind of bad, actually, because when you have videos that bring in, I do have videos that have over like 40,000 views, something crazy like that. But you only retain, and I can speak from analytics, behind the scenes stuff. Of those 40,000, you're lucky to retain 2% of those people. Because maybe those people were only looking for that. They subscribe, but when they see that you're not doing more of that exact same type of video, they tune out. So that's why I'm like purposely trying to look for videos that I know will do well, but that I can do a lot more of in terms of like that's what I legitimately care about, you know. So like that's why I want to do some more Wii U stuff. Just go into the backlog there. PlayStation 2. I mean, I can talk about the PS2 for years.
Details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting.
But YouTube's hard.
Barracks
YouTube's
are
a very
pretty
difficult
close,
thing.
actually.
Like all
They're
the
set up
behind
just
the scenes
behind
stuff.
Giant
Like,
Blade Tower.
and I mean, I'm a tiny channel. I have videos that don't even reach 100 views, right?
That road there
But
wraps around the
that
left
doesn't mean
side
that I
and leads
put
right
any
to it.
less effort into that than a channel with a
Past
million
your armory
subscribers.
alley.
I don't
Let's not
think
get
that you should go
sidetracked,
into
okay?
something going
We
like,
can check it out
well,
later.
you don't have 100,000 subscribers, so you should only put the effort of 100 subscriber channels. Like, no, that's boring to me. I think it's important to be yourself. The whole Attica situation was real sad, right? Spiral. I think that's a lesson to everybody. Yeah, I just got goosebumps reading that because, I mean, that video with Attica and an incredible point. You know, I did see, for context, Attica is a YouTuber that died by suicide, and he had been going through a downward spiral. I didn't really know about Attica too much up until after he died by suicide. And even they couldn't find him for a couple of days. And I just want to give the context so everybody knows what we're talking about. And he did a vlog that he published by the time of technically his death, talking about the fact that, look, like this personality, this persona may be led to fame, but it lost friends, it lost families. And it's like, is it worth it? You know, is it worth it? And that's why personally, I prefer to have a small, dedicated following that's like, this is Juan. You know, I don't want to be a character. I've had videos where I have actually started recording, and I start recording because I'm like, nope, not feeling it. And I could fake it. I could do like, hey, subscribe, like, thumbs up. It's if I don't feel it, I literally just stop working on the video. Man, breaking that 4,000 hour mark for smaller YouTubers is a grind. Oh, it really is. It really is. I think that because there's so much competition on YouTube, and I mean competition in the best way possible. Like, I love when there's a bunch of good stuff out there because you get more eyeballs in all of it, right? King Yo-Yo, what's going on, bro? If you were a luchador, would your finisher be the Swanton Bomb? Well, I'm a short guy, so I couldn't really do a lot of pickup moves, so I guess that would work.
Sir, here's what I know.
Oh, I don't even know what I... Oh, crap. What did I write? What did I respond? Okay, cool. Whatever. Let's try that again, just to know. Inquire, discuss.
Intel is sparse, but
Like, all of you, generally speaking, do you prefer videos or do you prefer streams? As consumers, like, speaking strictly, like, for me, I am more of a video watcher than a streamer viewer. Just because it's like, I like the fact that it's like somebody created this, right? Like streams, like this is what I like. It's like just talking with all of you. Like the conversations. Like I always think that the game is secondary. The game is a gateway. Like I'm playing a game on the Wii U, so naturally we're going to pull in a Wii U audience, right? So we can talk about that. I mean, look at what everything we've been talking about, you know? I'm not a big fan of the streams that are focused on playing the game in the very best of the abilities. Just because it's like, I've never played games with the mindset of, I want to become an expert at it. What's the camera pulling in here? How do you pull the map up? There's got to be another way to pull a map up.
hey,
Whoa. Okay, so this is a pretty open area. Like, I'm not used to this yet. But I like that. Spiral writes, do what feels best. Absolutely, man. Tony writes, for me, it's streams, but I like a mix of both. dark comments, a mix of content. Misread. A mix of some content works better as a stream and others as a video. Gearoid writes a bit of both. Streams are fun because I enjoyed the live chat and watching some gameplay. Kane writes, in general, I like live streams because I like to communicate with people like this, but certain YouTube content, I like the video format. Ruang, what's going on, man? You need to play Xenoblade 2 on the Switch. Eventually. Eventually. Because I'm literally just getting started on this one. But who knows what holds with the future, right? I like videos because some of yours are great and I've watched them over and over. Thank you. Thank you. That's actually a good question. And like, I know people usually go to streams to listen to the streamer talk. Personally, I like to read you more than maybe you like. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, what video have you watched over and over? I'm just curious because it's like, me as a content creator, here's the thought process of a video, right? I will record a video, which generally I don't really do scripts for videos. I'll do 10 bullet points. I'll re-record some dialogue until it makes sense to me, and then I'll pick the best ones, and that makes the video. Usually when I'm done recording, I'm like, hey, it's a good job, Juan. I'm really happy. I start editing, and I start criticizing the hell out of myself, especially if I was tired. I'm like, you sounded tired in the video, so maybe I'll re-record some stuff. And by the time I put out the video, I'm like, Juan, how dare you put out this piece of crap? You are the worst human being ever for even contemplating publishing that video. But I think that happens to anybody that does a creative thing. I mean, you listen to singers and songwriters and all that, and it's very similar. Let's keep going, because if I just keep talking to everybody, I'm never going to get anywhere. Oh. What?
Am I right?
Yeah, it kind of keeps, like, wanting me to go somewhere. I just keep going this way. The thing about streams that a video can't do is I can swerve the conversation elsewhere. So if I don't like the video topic, I can just talk about life. Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like when you watch a video about the Wii U, if the video ends up talking about the PS3, I think that's a problem, right? Because it's like you go in for one thing and then boom, they switch. But on a stream, literally anything is a possibility, right? Can you make a video about buying a PS3 in 2019? Believe it or not, I have a draft of what that video will look like. One of the reasons that I bought a lot of PS3 games that came out in the first year is for a video about like a look back at the first year of the PS3. I'm still undecided on what the format is going to be. Because it's like, I didn't buy the PS3 in 2019, but hypothetically, if you were... you know, is it worth it? Like the prices of a game. So I have thought about that.
I think I can answer that one.
If you notice, I go through phases in the channel because I get bored of working on the same type of video. You notice, like, there was that month where I did a lot of Wii U stuff. Then I did a little bit of everything, switched to PS3. I did some pickup stuff. So, like, even the format of the videos will change.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here.
But ideally, I want to get it to a scenario where I can do, you know, buying a blank in blank. So people know what to expect in my videos. My streams are generally going to be, you know, games worth playing, blank games worth playing. Just so it's like people know, like, hey, if you want to buy a Wii U, this is maybe a game you want to check out.
Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground.
I think the PS3 is a tough console, though, sometimes because, generally speaking, most games ran better on the 360. That's just objectively the case. PS3 was very hard to develop for, especially those first 2 to 3 years. I mean, there's a significant difference in performance in some games. Like, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I was able to play some of the same games on both the 360 and the PS3, and holy crap, I mean, features, performance, resolution, frame rate. A lot of changes. Yeah, we could talk about the possibility of living in a different planet. I mean, look at these people right here, right? But so far, once again, I am enjoying this. I didn't know what to expect when playing Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Allow me to formally introduce myself.
I was afraid that it was going to be just Monster Hunter,
You may
but
remember
kind
me
of
as Captain
spacey.
of the White Whale.
So I'm very
Now
happy
I
that's
serve
not
as
the case.
Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Good to know, man.
He's also
Important
my
person.
superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
How often do you stream on
Got a
Mixer?
job right here with
So right
me.
now, I haven't been able to in the last couple of weeks because
Let's give it a little more time.
without going into too
At
many
least until
details,
he
we're
knows
going through
enough
some
to be able
positive
to make an
stuff, some
informed
positive
decision.
personal changes. So
He
like
seems to be
November on,
suffering
you
from
can
some
expect a
form of
more
memory loss.
normal schedule, whatever that even is.
From the stasis?
But the idea is that
He barely remember his
say I
name.
wanted to play more Xenoblade,
Nothing at
right?
all
But
about
during the
heaven,
week,
earth, or the White
not a
Whale.
lot of announcements added times. Like boom, Mixer.
Come to
Like
think
I
of it,
don't want to
the
have
entire
my
lot of us
channel
live on
here
this
that's
planet for
primarily
once.
video driven, not stream
It
driven.
shouldn't take very
Have a
long
lot
to
of part 1, 2, 3, 4 of a
thought
specific
exactly.
game. So there's a strong chance that if I keep playing a game like
Well,
Silent Hill, which I've been
where should we
playing,
begin?
want to go live, boom, you go to Mixer. So you can expect like minimum two streams a month on Mixer, and then same thing here. So overall, the idea is to stream like 4 times a month, with these being the main streams and those being maybe shorter ones. Maybe those last 1 hour. Although the Silent Hill 2 stream that I did here was like almost like 3 hours.
It started at the
Also
end
on
of
Mixer,
2
sometimes
years
I may
ago,
go
the
bilingual.
end of Earth.
Obviously, English is not my main language. I live here in Puerto Rico, so there, if the chat, everybody's from Puerto Rico, then I switch it to Spanish. Like, it's all about the community interaction.
Were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced.
And as I
to
mentioned,
ash.
like on Mixer, it's going to be a lot more stuff that, for example, I'm working on a video right now for PS2 movie video game
Still
tie-ins,
wondering if
right?
he hadn't been there.
So maybe if I'm playing the game to record footage, I'm like, I'll hit stream.
No one can
But that
know
wouldn't go here, because it's
What we
like,
do know is without
it's a lot more about
no
recording
project exists.
content. It's more behind the scenes. That will go more on Mixer.
Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here and we are alive. We survived. So yes.
Streaming-wise, I do think Mixer is a better platform.
Once we learned
I
the
think
Earth might be
YouTube, to
threatened,
me, like, I
we
don't
planned
watch
to
streams on
preserve
YouTube.
all her various life forms. That plan
Just because it's like, I don't
was
know,
life colonization
very
project,
little channels that I
otherwise
watch
known as
stream,
Project Exodus.
and I don't subscribe to a lot of channels that do, right? So, did you
Those of
see
us
any
who
of Dynamite?
escaped on the White
Yes,
Whale spent
he's
over
talking
2
about
years wandering
AEW
in
Dynamite.
space.
Saw it this week.
2 hard years.
Looking forward to this week. So I thought it was a
we
solid
clung to
opening.
our
I have a
mission,
couple of
find
complaints
a
about
habitable planet,
placement and things like
settle
that,
there.
but I thought it was
We had
a
no idea
solid
how
opener,
long it
and
would take.
presentation was awesome.
Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion.
One thing I have contemplated
Earth wasn't
down the
enough.
line,
They wanted
in order
humanity
for me to
destroyed.
be able to edit better videos and all that, is to do
Better and for
1
worse.
week video,
close to
1
planet
week
Nero
stream
when we lost
here on the
control
channel.
of
That's
the White
been one
Whale.
thing that I've been thinking about,
Pressure and
and then
gravity
me
took it from them.
re-uploading the stream at a really high
Ship had
quality.
taken way too much
Like I
damage
mentioned
to survive
earlier,
entering the
if you're watching this
atmosphere
live,
intact.
it's 720, but if you're checking out the video,
We had
it should
no
be 1080.
choice. We
And if you're
channeled all
checking out the
power
video,
we
like
had
this is
left
where I
to
say, hey,
soft land
subscribe.
the habitat.
Because that's the thing that you do on YouTube, right? Because it does actually help.
Once the dust
So,
cleared,
thank
we
you.
set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors.
Like this week, for example, I'm not going to
establishing
put out a new video
installing
because
the
I am
provisional
working on
government.
other videos, and I'm like,
Basically,
if I
making
put
this
out one
sustainable
here, I'm going to have to rush it out. So I'm taking my time playing the games that I want to cover, you know? No, I'm really looking forward to everything between AEW and NXT. I love both shows, so.
Of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions.
See, with the games like this, like the story to me really is secondary, just because it's like, look, there's bad guys, we're good guys. They probably want to invade us. We got to go out there. We got to get stronger. I don't need a lot of depth, story-wise, to enjoy games like these.
Surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage.
Yeah, I'm good skipping this right now, honestly. The one thing I'll say is, like, if they're obligating me to choose all three, just have the cutscene continue, rather than just force me to select, right?
Regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
By the way, before we conclude the stream, let me know if you want to see some of my games on the PS3 or the PS2 collection-wise. Just so once again, next time I stream, I'm going to pull. So right now I have Ninja Gaiden 3 as one of the options. But you can do up to five games on a pull. Pixel Junk Monsters, I love the first one. I played it a ton on PS3. I bought the second one and I played it once, and I realized that I am perfectly okay having only one. So that's a tower defense game, for those who don't know. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Elma and learn more about life as a member of Blade. Okay. Like, I think it's a really fun, charming game ahead of its time, but the second one played it a little bit too safe for me. Yeah, a second one did come out. Like, put it this way. The way that you're writing right now, exactly. A second one came out, and everybody was like, oh, you didn't do a lot more with the second one. Oh, that's okay. And that, to me, was the big problem. Tony writes, quick question. On Puerto Rico, are most people bilingual and speak English as well as you, or do people mainly just speak Spanish? Most people mainly speak Spanish. My generation obviously is more bilingual, not everybody. Like, I think there was like a census, it's like less than 30% are fully bilingual, because like we say a lot of words like parking, you know, we say parking instead of estacionamiento. So we have a lot of Spanglish, like we say sandwich instead of emparedado. So naturally everybody understands a couple of words, but let me explore here a little bit before we keep going. Like in my case, and I've said, I pointed this out before, like even as a kid, and there's recordings of this, which I really should find because I keep mentioning it, is like I've always wanted to work in voiceover, in commentary. So when I learned English, I literally learned English with the purpose of doing stuff like this. Like, that was my motivation. It was not to speak with other people. It was to be able to understand dialogue in video games, and to be able to work in some way, shape, or form in stuff like this, which I don't really plug it a lot, but I do have a retro gaming podcast that I'm a part of called A Cast of the Past. We have a brand new episode every Sunday. We talk about retro games and movies. So if you notice, my entire life is based on the 90s and 2000s. But we put out a new episode today talking about our favorite horror movies. Well, we've reviewed Link to the Past. We're going to review Silent Hill 2 by the end of the month. So basically, I like talking a lot. Okay, so I guess I got nothing to do in here. But yeah, you definitely do have a lot of people that do speak English and are fluent in it. I saw Scream the thumbnail, Juan. Man, it is the most casual, like, as we were recording that episode of Favorite Horror Movies, I'm like, man, we are so mainstream, the casual horror movie viewers. Like, if you could skip a podcast episode, Wizard, knowing you and your knowledge of horror films, it's like, please don't listen to that one, because I'm gonna feel ashamed.
You know, it's not
Horror
every day
movies
we're
were my
authorized to
thing
let
for a
us
little
know
while,
into the
like
administrative
2004, 2007
Nagi must really
was like
want
my
her to
peak
join
time for
Blade.
horror films, where I went back into like
The
the
AD
70s
is a
and
bit
80s and
different from
things
the
like
other
that to
districts.
check them out.
It's got everything a Blade would
Like
need,
literally
all in
time
one place,
traveling.
without any extra fluff.
Think Jim Ross, did you know what a slobber knocker is?
Still.
A lot of my initial dialogue,
That
and
walk is
I said this in my Final Fantasy VIII video, like,
Oh, yeah,
I owe a lot
walk
of wrestling in Final Fantasy to my English dialect for many years.
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous
All he did was
exoskeleton
put
that
his
just went
arms
by?
up. How do you know he doesn't
Basically
know?
like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations.
Wizard, I
Sorry,
hope we
just-
can still be
I
friends
get
after
so
all
excited
this.
Whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential
If you
alien
want to learn a
threats.
little bit more about Puerto Rico, Tony, I'm not
Wasn't
sure if you
enough to
have
save
watched
Earth.
it, but I did put out a video
Outnumbered,
interviewing a
outgunned.
retro game store owner here. On my Facebook page, I got to reshare it. I did a full, it's like a 30-minute
LA has gone
interview.
from basically
It's in
nothing to
Spanish,
this
but
in
it's
just 2
fully
short
subtitled.
months.
And I
We could
talked to him
never
about,
have come so
retro
far
gaming
so
and stuff like
fast
that. It was really
without
fun.
scale technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
No, I did not.
Well, yeah,
I did
duh.
not
For
understand
one thing,
any of
only
those
droids are
references
allowed
because
to
it's
pilot
not like
scales.
I could look those up.
Even then, you need a license.
These aren't
I can
toys
be
we're
friends with
talking about.
Nicole. She liked the
Complex
void.
machines with
Aw.
powerful weapons. And there are precious
There's too much
resources. We
talking in
only
this
have
game
so
right
many.
now. Like, I haven't fought in like 40 minutes. I'll reshare the interview after the stream. Actually, I'm going to reshare that now because I'm going to forget it. Or I'm going to have it set. Give me a quick second. Oh, actually, if you look, when you go to my Facebook page, the featured video is the interview. So I lost the chat, people. I do not know where the chat is. There we go. Head to mission control. And oh, it's right here. That being said, I want to play more of this game, like gameplay. I'm liking
This is
what I'm
mission
doing,
control.
but it's
We don't
like,
have a dispatch
let me
system,
play.
so
I get it.
players usually
It's
choose
a
their
long
own
game.
assignments.
You want to
Everyone
introduce
comes here and selects
you
the
you want to
missions
introduce me to
available on the
things,
board.
but it's like just
And it's
let
not
me
just
play.
official Blade tasks. Anyone
That's
can
one thing that
request
Japanese
special
games have
businesses,
that
citizens,
North American
whoever.
developed games I think we're able to address a little bit
It's
better. It's
basically
like
how anything gets
North
done
American
anywhere.
games
So the board
or
is constantly
European
updated.
developed games tend to be a
Just
lot
about
more
every
like,
blade will stop by
here's
here
what
and
it is,
sell
and
something
as
new.
we're playing, they'll explain.
It's like our second
Japanese
home.
games,
You'll always
at least
find
for
a
the
number
ones
of
that I
blades
play,
around
tend to be
here
more like,
flying
I'm going
off
to
scene
stop
from
you right
browsing
now,
mission control
and I'm
for
going to
next
explain
assignment.
everything. It's like,
Whenever I
don't-
get free
don't
up, I'll stop here first
break
thing
the
to get
flow,
assigned
you
missions I
know?
might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
okay, cool, cool.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo.
Were you not just talking about the
And,
Scout console?
Elma just said that,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Thank you, okay. I don't even know if this game has online. Does it? Head to Blade Scout console and the... Okay, so I'm assuming this is where I recruit
The
people.
Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the scout console. You know, to get tougher.
Tough stuff.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little
So this is
curiosity
maybe where I
is.
choose my
A
roster.
lot of the mission
And then
control
the other one is
assignments
where I
are too much
choose
for
the
any one blade
missions.
to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills.
I'm wondering, and I guess I'll find this out as time goes by, it's like, if the game does have that Monster Hunter structure, which is now, here's the world, go here, get the missions, get out.
So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take
Or
it
if it's
easy,
going to
will you?
follow more like a traditional RPG route where the story's going to naturally transition into different missions and things like that.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
After this, I'm gonna show you a couple of the PS2 games and the PS3 games that I'm interested in covering in a variation of videos. I'm having a lot more fun doing theme videos rather than, hey, here's me playing this game, right? I'm having a lot more fun doing games based on a year or videos based on a year, a genre, things like that. So head to the Armory in New LA's Administrative District. What's your problem? Blah, blah, blah. What's your problem with Bubbaloo? I have a problem? I didn't know that.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
Okay, vendors. I get it. I've played games before. So, like, that is a big gripe I have. It's like, you've had me battle for a long time, then you do the intro, and then it's just been an hour, basically, of, like, this. And I get it that after this is probably non-stop action. Insert Chris Sabin joke or something here. But just let me play the game. Nation! Get lucky. What's going on, bro? We're playing Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Hey.
We're just learning about the towns and everything.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too.
There's a very solid chance that I'll stream this game again, but once again, sequel streams like that will go over to the Mixer page. So if you haven't, please make sure to subscribe to mixer.com/MrPlayerJuan.
So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait
Totes.
to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn.
I just want to friggin' battle people.
We're not here to make a sales
It's been 40 minutes of
just
this,
want you to
people.
have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us.
¿Y cómo
or
está todo,
not.
Alex?
Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Yay! Qué bueno, bro. Qué bueno. We're going to save. So what we're going to do here is that, how's CTTP and HT? It's CTTP and HT. What? Wait, see, this is going to kill me now. Is it the Xbox One game I've been playing? Yeah. Oh, okay. You didn't put A. Like, I'm used to seeing a cast of the past. So yeah. So Happy to Fail is on a season break up until Nicole and I managed a lot of personal stuff that we're going through right now. It's like, and good stuff. Once again, it's not anything bad, but it's hectic right now in our lives. So until that's solved, Happy to Fail's taking on a break. So maybe that goes back in January. That's a podcast where I talk about mental health, a little bit of my personal struggles, and then Cast of the Past. We just today I was billed for the year of our podcast service. So it's been a year since we created the hosting. So that's pretty fun. But we're having a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to reviewing a couple of things Silent Hill in the coming weeks. But before we conclude the stream, because that's going to be doing it for the gameplay element of this, which I got to say, I'm a big fan of this game. Alex just wrote this game is good up until the mech part. I gotta see how it is. You know, I am gonna play it for sure more of because I like the concept. I thought that once again it was gonna be more Monster Hunter like, where it was gonna be like button mashy, but it's more like Final Fantasy 12, which I do like that game. And you know, even now I still haven't had any explanation as to the class system and the upgrades and the fact that there's individual, you know, parts that you can upgrade and stuff like that. So I'm excited for what's going to be happening as I progress. But just to give you a sneak peek, I'm going to show you some specific games that I'm not going to tell you specifically which video that are going to be involved in, even though I've kind of been spoiling it throughout the stream. But these are games that I bought specifically to cover a couple of games. And Alex, be on the lookout for some of these games if you haven't, because knowing you, these would be up your alley. The first game is Rocky for the PS2. I played, surprisingly enough, people, I played 3 hours of this already. I'll be real, I bought it with the goal of playing 20 minutes of it and saying, oh, it's really bad. I played 3 hours, so that tells you something. If you're like ready to rumble, this is a fun game. It's hard. It is really, really freaking hard. But if you like Rocky and you like boxing games, it's actually really good. Where's the other one? There we go. This one I bought in Puerto Rico. Terminator Dawn of Fate. I've played, I want to say, an hour and a half of this game right now. It's okay. It's a third person, the most generic game that I played this year. Not in a bad way. It's like, you know what? Maybe sometimes you need a game based on a movie and it's serviceable. It's not great. It's not horrible, but it's technically something. And yeah, the sleeve, it's got a shiny, let me turn this on so I can. Oh, lost connection to the camera. Oh no. Connecting. But yeah, this game came out in 2002 from Infro Games, published by Atari. I'm waiting for something to turn on here so I can show you the cover better. What do you mean the function can't be used at this time? What? Well, whatever. I guess I can't show it. But that one, and I forgot the other game I'm covering in one of the videos, but other games that I got. Oh no, where did my camera go? No, my camera died. Okay, I'm back. There we go. I got this game, which I have never played, but it has a purpose. This is Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. It is a launch title for the PlayStation 3, so be on the lookout for that. I'm quite intrigued. This seems to be a Diablo type game. When you look at the back of the game cover, it's like the definition of, hey, this is the HD era. Like, just check this out. Like the ultimate next-gen action RPG experience. Co-op and different co-op and internet modes. I didn't even know that was a thing people refer to, internet modes. That's a thing. And just two more games I want to show. I feel like it's time I take a look at this game, which I did play when it first came out. Everybody knows the infamous thing where Sony showcased the amazing trailer that people were like, there's no way that can be real. And then eventually that became a thing, you know, and I want to be able to showcase just this, like, does it hold up? And yeah, Alex, right, you're like really big into Killzone 2, and it was like super cheap. So I got this from Easterland, and I'm going to be including this in a video that I think I'll be splitting into a couple of parts just so I can talk about my experiences with them. And if there's any of these games that you will like me to stream on the channel, let me know, because all of that is going to be going to a video. Maybe November, December, the ones on the PS3. Another game that I got, Alex, I'm curious to see if you've played this. Rainbow Six Vegas. So when I bought my PS3, I didn't really have a lot of games. Like I bought I forgot what I bought with my PS3, but I bought it because this game was going to come out. It was already on the 360, so I'm going to put Killzone 2 on the poll. So, as I mentioned, for the next stream, I am going to poll. Right now, I have 2 picks. Ninja Gaiden 3 was suggested earlier, and now Killzone 2. I wrote 3. I can't numbers. But this game, I know it runs like crap on the PS3. And I know it because I played many hours of it. But now it's time to go back. And I want to see just how bad is it now. And then we're still in the topic of first-person shooters, as you can see. I want to go back to the first Resistance. I remember I bought... No, did I buy it or did I rent it? I'm not sure, actually, if I bought this or rented. I know I played it a lot. I think I may have only rented it. And I don't remember anything of it. I think Resistance is like that one thing. People still talk about Killzone a little bit because we also got a Killzone on the PS4. But Resistance, I feel like people forgot. It's like never existed, never happened. It's weird that kind of happened, considering all the build-up that it had. And then forgetting some games now. Then there's Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction. Also came out in the first year of the PS3. I played the demo to this one. Damn, I thought, Alex, it's super cheap. So we were talking about this. I think you would have loved to have been on the stream earlier, Alex. We had a lot of people here. We were talking about Wii U and PS3 collecting. And I think you would have loved to be in that conversation. Because it's like, I think right now is the time to collect for the Wii U and the PS3. If you look at prices, they've never been cheaper. And I do think it's going to end up going up. I think that PS3, when the PS5 comes out, when the PS5 rolls around, remember that the PS5 is going to be backwards compatible with the PS4, not 3. So that's going to go up. I guarantee you. Why do the Resistance artwork and the starting screen to World at War look the same? Huh. That's a good observation there. I didn't think of that. Resistance is a good trilogy. It is. Like, I played the first one. I think I may have played the second one. Another game that I was playing, but this is more behind. Oh, that shut off. I was playing this game, but it's not going to be part of the final video. I was playing this game because I am going to be doing a video about movie video game tie-ins. I was going to have 5 games featured in the video, but I'd rather showcase 3 just a little bit more. But this is an alright game. I wanted to showcase. I am looking. Another PS3 game. Oh. This one eventually I want to do a stream of, for sure. Because I feel like almost nobody knows about this game. I will love anybody in the chat, like asking you directly, do you even know what this game is? I remember I only played the demo of it, and I was blown away by how beautiful the game looked. But then I forgot about it, and the price was up for a while. And when I saw the price now, that's when I realized, oh, PS3 game prices are going down. Because this was like $30 to $40 a couple of years ago, and now I found it for $20. That game is good. I own it. You need a 6-axis. Yeah. Which is another thing. Like, by the way, Alex, even Ponce, I'm serious. I need to buy a DualShock 3 controller because I have a problem right now. I have 6-axis, which I feel like I bring up that controller in every video, but it holds 20 minutes of battery life. That's it. So I have the SM30 Pro Plus controller, which I love. I just put out a video last week reviewing it. It's my number 1 controller for the Switch, number 2 for the PS3 because it doesn't have 6-axis. So, who wrote? Yes, Wizard of Gorgeous wrote, I need a 6-axis. So I can't play this game on stream right now because I don't have a controller. So if anybody finds a good price on a DualShock 3 controller, like Alex, I go to Ponce every now and then, so if in that store you happen to see one that's a good price, let me know. Because I'm going to be limited in my PS3 coverage. If a game doesn't have 6-axis, I can do it easily. But the ones that require it, that's going to be a little bit difficult. But that's a game that I want to check out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna do it. I'm excited. I think that in terms of just like a final channel update, from now up until the end of the year, what you're gonna be seeing is some PS2 and PS3 videos. Like I just did the favorite PS3 games volume 1 a couple of weeks ago, but I'm gonna be doing PS2. After that, I'm thinking of doing a video of comparing the Switch and the Wii U eShop, just like pros, cons, like just really be able to digest that. Maybe you can turn it off in the menu. I'm actually gonna check that. I'm gonna check that, but I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add Folklore as a stream option with an asterisk, because if I can't turn that off, then I can't stream it. But I'm gonna add that as an option. But yeah, I think that's generally speaking gonna be it. I have no idea. What should I do for a 2,000 subscriber video? That's an actual question that I have now. We gonna get any horror game related videos this month on here? I'm thinking right now. I don't know. Initially, yes. But because we're traveling, because Nicole and I are going to New York in a couple of weeks, it's like my recording, streaming, editing schedule is a little bit rough. Because like with a cast of the past, I got to load up some episodes because I'm not going to be in Puerto Rico. So maybe not. Also, like I suck at horror games, but let me know what I should do for 2,000 subscriber. If it's like a Q&A, if it's just like reaction video to like 2,000 subscribers, because at the rate this is going, I should be hitting 2,000 this Friday. Like it's definitely the channel's been picking up a while. Oh my god, a reaction to my first video. Ooh. That That would not be a bad idea, actually. I didn't think of that. I don't know if you've seen my first video. It's not that it's a bad video. You can definitely tell my tone has changed from that video to this one. I'm gonna write that down here. That's not a bad idea. Man. Oof. It's gonna be a video of me criticizing the hell out of myself. Reacting to first video. I like that. I was actually watching that video yesterday because I was cleaning up some of my files and I was looking at that video and I have some stories to. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do that. Not vocal star again. What? No, man. I'm not gonna do any more singing. That was a bad idea. Okay, so reacting to first video, 2K subs. Oh man. That is a heck of a great idea, Tony. Yeah. Shout out. I'm going to give you, hopefully I remember, shout out to Tony Rose for 2K sub video idea. Oh man. I'm going to have, can I pause throughout that video? Like, am I going to be allowed? I don't watch a lot of React videos because, like, I got some stories that I can share. Like, I almost cried recording that first video. Wow. Yeah, this is getting the ball rolling. So, yeah, I love that idea. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to pause. How long is that first video? See, now you all have me all curious about this. I'm going to see if I can record that this week. Epic JC. I have a lot of folders, people. Give me a second. Okay. This is not even that long ago. My first video for this channel. Okay, it's a 10-minute video. My first video for this channel was exported on February 26, 2017. So this channel is just over 2 years old, for context. Oh my goodness.
You're doing good, Tim.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh man, that's going to be something. But yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm pumped up. I was actually feeling kind of bad that I didn't have a clear idea of what to do for that. But now that I have the point, I am going to be pausing, reacting, talking about all of that. I think my life has changed dramatically in the past 2 years, so I can talk about that. So unless there's any more questions, comments, ideas, I think that's going to be doing it for today. If you haven't, please consider sharing the channel. Oh no, there we go. Subscribe. See, that's you do the thing there. You subscribe, then that's important. I'm serious, people. Do you know like how serious that is? If you don't hit the notifications bell, you're basically only having a number go up, but you will barely see that channel. YouTube is terrible at only showcasing channels like that I've subscribed to, and I'm like, when's the last time that person put out a video? And then, like I could do. What is the oldest video that I have? What is the? Because like I have this channel, but I'm trying to figure out what is the oldest gaming video I have. This is gonna break my. What is the? Come on, like I've been working on videos for years, so my first video cannot be from 2017. People, you're gonna drive me insane with this now. Dark Linux writes, man, I'd hate to go back and watch my first video. That was like 11 years ago. So cringe. That's the thing. I gotta have. I know I have some really older stuff. I mean, I have videos that I did when I was 14 years old. And not in camera, but in audio. But I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna have to do my research, but thank you so much. I had a blast. Thank you to everybody that's recently subscribed. Thank you to Nicole and Dark One Linux for the donations. Once again, every donation, every super chat, every anything, all the ad revenue goes directly to the channel. I made sure I put my money where my mouth is with a pickups video recently, where everything that I picked up in that video I got with the ad revenue check that I got, and I'm like, that's what it's all about. It's about having fun. It's about growing the channel. I had a birthday recently, and Kingly Pro, he gave me this as an awesome gift. I have a couple of other awesome gifts out there, but it's just about having fun. I love what's going to be happening with the channel. I'm very happy with the content. I think that the 2000. Oh man, like, see this smile. Whenever I do this smile, it's not that I'm happy or I'm laughing. It's like the embarrassed / like cringe smile. You're gonna be seeing the smile in that video, just because it's like I'm not gonna say anything else, because like otherwise I'm spoiling the video. But I'm gonna see if I can record that this week, and have it ready. Because right now, what are we up to? Right now, just so you know, we are currently. 2 days ago, I was not even at 1900. Right now, I'm refreshing just to get the latest number. This has taken a long time. We are at 1,923 subscribers. We've gone up 170 subscribers in the last 28 days. So if we go by that, we could be seeing that come out. Oh my god, I need to record that video like Tuesday or something, have it be ready. But thank you so much. Hope you have yourself an awesome Sunday. If you haven't, you can also check out Nivel Escondido on Twitch. Alex, who's in chat, he's a fellow streamer, streams primarily in Spanish, but he's fully bilingual, and he's a sexy beast, so you can check him out there. And if anybody else is a streamer, YouTube channel, or something in chat, please let me know. I can give you a shout out on Twitter. I am on Instagram, Facebook. Facebook, I'm Mr. Player Juan. Everything else, I'm going by my full name, which is Juan Velas Court. Alex Nation through Extra Life, the Nivel Escondido Twitch. They're going to have a 72-hour stream happening very soon. So gaming for 72 hours, like that's more gaming that I've probably done in months. So that's going to be kind of the crazy experience. So if you want to see Alex falling asleep, then maybe check out Nivel Escondido. And up until next time, thank you for watching, supporting. And I got actually, I'm going to show you this because I never went to the bathroom and I made this screen. So I'm just going to show you this for like 20 seconds. There, I had to show that. So with that being said, take care and have yourself an awesome rest of the Sunday. Goodbye, everybody.